Let me see you clap, come on. Can y'all clap a little higher, come on. Yeah, 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 yeah. Here we
go. Cathedral of Praise, Kingdom Fellowship of Interdependent Ministries. Do you all remember this day? August 23rd, 2015, we said goodbye to Celeste, Kevin, and the Benton family as they headed to Joint Base Lewis McChord, following the direction that God had given their lives. Celeste left us doing on this day what she does like no other, singing about the favor of God. Yes, the favor of God is all over you. But little did we know what God had in store. The next time we would see the Benton family, the favor of God had opened the door to allow Celeste's ministry gift to be seen by the world as she auditioned on NBC's award-winning singing competition, The Voice.
Okay, excellent. Thank you.
I believe that this is my time to be this close. Like I can almost touch it. Thanks on that. All right.
It didn't take Pharrell long to realize what we already knew, that Celeste was the one voice that he had to have on his team. And with one push of a button, he changed all of our lives. The whole world would now know the name.
What's your name?
Celeste Benton.
And a star was born.
Fantastic. Especially the big high notes. I mean, there were a couple notes in there. I didn't even know.
Celeste would move on to the battle round, where she would team up with Mark Hood to give what the judges would later describe as the best battle round they had ever seen.
Way down in my heart, although we are miles apart, if you ever need a helping hand, I'll be there on the jungle. Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from you. Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from you. Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no mountain low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, baby.
With no possibility of keeping them both, Celeste and Mark's historic performance placed Pharrell in the unwanted position of having to choose between them.
Both amazing. You really are. I'm just gonna go with my gut right now and say the winner of this battle is Mark. Mark and Celeste, that was probably one of the most masterful performances I've ever seen on the show.
None of us wanted to see the journey end so seemingly abrupt for Celeste. However, in one of the toughest moments of her life, Celeste ministered to us all and left the world with a moment we'll never forget.
But, you know, it's not over. So,
No.
whatever my lot, thou hast taught me to say, it is well with my soul. It's well. It's well.
Celeste chose to glorify God even in the midst of her pain, and God would reward her. Her rendition of It Is Well and the grace she displayed moved the entire world. Gospel greats such as Richard Smallwood and John P. Key reached out to show Celeste love. God opened up doors for Celeste to share her testimony on platforms such as The Today Show, The Tom Joyner Morning Show, and even elicited this response from Pharrell.
I didn't want to lose either one of them. And like, I think the hardest decision, seriously, on the show was like having to make a choice between the two of them. It's like Marcus wrestling with God. And so I felt like there was more work to do there. Celeste seemed like she was definitely on an incredible trajectory, regardless to what happens on the show. Yeah. And there's good news there, by the way.
And he was right. Just when we thought it was over, this happened.
For the first time, coaches are each bringing back an eliminated singer for a second chance to compete in the playoffs and possibly go on to win it all. The time has come now to reveal the artist that Pharrell brought back. So, Pharrell, who is your comeback artist and why?
Okay, I'm going to do it the other way around. There was no way in the world, after the battle of the amazing Mark and the amazing Celeste, that I could bring back anybody else. I mean, it was so hard to make that decision, and I was really hoping that something would change, and it did in the season. Honestly, I really honestly think she inspired such a big change, and this is awesome.
And just like that, Celeste was back. And when Celeste hit that stage, she sang like there was nobody there but her and God. Since her time on The Voice, God has continued to open up doors for Celeste. She is now synonymous with the phrase, "It is well," and has ministered a current version of the song at several ministry engagements.
My soul and trust in Him, the waves and wind still know His name. Let go, my soul, and trust in Him, the waves and wind still know His name. The waves and wind still know His name. And it is well with my soul. It is well with my soul, despite what I'm facing. It is well with my soul. It is well. It is well with my soul.
God recently opened up a major door by allowing Celeste to minister during the Good Friday service at Calvary Church in Naperville, Illinois, where she blew the congregation away with a cover of Yolanda Adams' famous That Name.
That matchless name. Oh, praise that glorious name. Praise that wonderful name. Oh, praise.
So what's next? Celeste will soon be launching her very own website where you can download her upcoming single, 10,000 Reasons. And before the summer is over, we're believing God that Celeste will finish and release her first CD. Until then, as always, stay connected to Celeste via social media and keep praying for her continued success. Hinesville, Cathedral of Praise, Kingdom Fellowship, friends and family, please stand on your feet and welcome home the one and only first daughter of the Cathedral of Praise, our very own Psalmist Celeste Betton.